What is going on, everyone? My name's Boit, and I'm back with some more Age of Mythology Retold action, spawning on the top of the map in the blue color, playing as the new Civ Freyr. It is none other than your friend in mine, AOL Iron Maiden, everybody's favorite lover of heavy metal music, coming in to show them what it's all about. Their opponent today, in the red color, playing as Set. His name is JoeyBadz. JoeyBadz is a Set player. He is known for his cheese lord shenanigans. So one thing's for certain, this game is going to be very, very insane. Right now, we're running a giveaway on the Twitch channel. If you come and tune in, we're going to be streaming from 0 GMT to whenever I finish. At some point in that day, we're going to be giving away a key one day for Age of Mythology Retold, one a day per day for 5 days. Come and hang out with me, and we'll be giving those away. At the moment, the Twitch chat is going insane, and because we got this giveaway going, these guys have to guess what the total score is going to be for before the end of this game. We've got until 2 minutes. We're going to make a pause, and you guys have to stop guessing at that point and pause. There we go. And we're going to write over here, and we're going to say, that is it. No more after this. Bam, you guys have got it. That's where we're going to go. I'm going to make hopefully I can figure out how to work this out. The keys might not come until after the stream. It depends on how good we go. Let's make this 20 minutes here. Okay, fantastic. All right, guys, onwards and upwards. We're going to be watching this game. So Set versus Freyr here. Let's have a quick look at what we've got going on. First and foremost, Joey's getting his gold. Has he got himself pickaxe? There's no pickaxe just yet. He can't afford it, so he's just waiting on that one for something else. Thank you for the prime there, Gareth. Thank you everyone for the support on the stream. Appreciate it so much. It means a lot. So AoL Iron Maiden here. He is known for to be one of those players. If we go over to his perspective, can I do that? Over to his perspective. He's known to be a player who despises auto queue. Not to start anything or not, but he hates it. So he's a player who will always be playing without auto queue on villages, on everything. He's a very, very, very animated about this whenever you bring it up around him, and it's funny. I love him. He's a great guy. He streams. He's got a Twitch channel. He's got a YouTube channel. He's got a Discord server. He runs Fimble Winter, which is the Norse only tournament in Age of Mythology. It's a really, really fun thing to get around. Anyways, AOL Iron Maiden, he's going for a 4:30 advance time through Ullr. His opponent today, in the red color, playing as Set, here is JoeyBadz. And every single game, JoeyBadz has been going for a cheese. He has worked out a ton of different cheeses with his Set, and he loves this dark shenanigans. He loves using that shifting sands. Its recast is really cheap at 50 favor as well. So you hit one cheese, and then you hit a second cheese, and then you hit a third cheese, and then you hit a fourth cheese, and everyone just goes, can you stop shifting sanding siege towers into my base? And I say, no! We keep doing it. I'm excited to see what JoeyBadz is going to be able to come up with today. I'm also excited to see what AoL Iron Maiden's going to be doing with Freyr. He is a Norse main, so he's going to be really comfortable with Freyr, even though he's new to it. There are some really, really interesting mechanics with Freyr, like the technology is taking 150% longer to train. That's a really, really big deal. So lots of fun there as we see a great haul getting dropped down. No Asgardian fortress straight away, but he does come over onto these giraffes here. Taking a look at JoeyBadz's base right now. We've got Wadget. We've got some units over here. The Wadget's going to be retreating away. We've got an armory coming down as well here, as the priest is going to be wandering into his main base here, and we'll see how things are going to go. So it's going to be a fast heroic for JoeyBadz. He's bringing the animals into his main base. He can also eat animals from his pharaoh if he likes. He can make Gazelle of Set. That's a totally valid way to play. But he's also got all of these herdables here. So the question is, do you want to spend some favor on animals of Set, or do you want you want to just eat your animals and then save that favor for something else? So there's lots of very, very exciting things to have happen here. Anyways, AoL Iron Maiden at the moment, he's got himself his Great Hall. He's starting to make some of those units out, wants to make raiding cavalry. Double raiding cavalry here actually is going to be going mass units to kick this game off with the Freyr. And we've already got Nephthys. It's queued up with pre-queue. JoeyBadz doesn't care about cutting off a villager here. Like you can see here, he doesn't care. He just wants that timing as fast as he possibly can. And I like that because the point of this is if you pre-queue an age up, it doesn't cut your villager. It actually just delays that villager and gets you a faster advance. That villager is still going to come out 15 seconds after the age up or age up would have come out anyways if you manage to queue it earlier. So it's a weird one. Obviously, when you go from the archaic age to the classical age, is more of a big deal than if you go from the classical age to the heroic age. But yeah, you want to be using that as much as you possibly can and being careful as well, as we do see AoL Iron Maiden. It looks like he's falling into a little bit of a trap here, ladies and gentlemen. The units here look like they're going for a town center, and this is exactly what JoeyBadz wants. He wants a player who goes for a light pressure into a town center to fight his cheese. We do see the raiding cavalry do manage to snipe one villager. Great raid here from Maiden as he gets in, gets out, and he's going to be happy with that snipe there in the main base. Do we see the anything? What is happening? Where's your siege works, my friend? JoeyBadz, no siege works just yet. Priest getting sniped over here. And the siege works now getting dropped. Apparently we have something happening here, so we can pop that in there. Siege works is now coming up, and this is going to be exactly what JoeyBadz wants. This is a really, really fun strategy to try, guys. It's going to work at all levels of gameplay, probably more so at the lower levels, because you just the sheer shock factor in your opponent. You see Scorpion Men, you see Siege Towers, and you're just shifting sands into your opponent's base. These Scorpion Men are going to try and take out some of those raiding cavalry. Maiden is just sitting outside of JoeyBadz's base at the moment, looking for a little bit of shenanigans here to kill off some units. But those Scorpion Men, they're so strong. Look at that poison damage. Look at that poison damage here. Those units, he's down to 1 HP. All of those are seriously injured here as JoeyBadz now, he's starting the siege towers up. He could get them out a little faster if he wants to empower it with the Pharaoh, but he obviously wants a little bit more wood income at the moment as the walls are all coming up. Maiden, he doesn't know what's coming for him just yet. If we take a look at his perspective here, he does see the siege works, so he knows something's coming, and he's bringing all of his units back home. Walls are coming up in this position. Maiden's got to be thinking this is either a fast mythic or this is a heroic gauge, shifting sands, timing attack. The big thing here is for Mr. JoeyBadz is JoeyBadz doesn't know that Maiden is 2 town center here. So he really doesn't have any great idea of what he's going to be going up against. But he does have Scorpion Men. He does have Priests. This is going to be really, really strong. He's getting himself the survival equipment as well. Is he going to go for a villager rush behind this? Is the big question. The big problem, though, is Maiden, he's got the Ghoul and Bursty. Does it matter? Which town center do you go for? Which town center? And he's going for the main one. Lots of units in the defense. Ancestors getting dropped down. Scorpion Men need to get onto those raiding cavalry. Town center getting targeted down. We've got the Scorpion Men attacking over here. Will Maiden use his Ghoul and Bursty or not is the big question here in this fight. The town center is 100% going to be getting taken out here. Draugr getting sniped down. Priests need to get onto those Hersir here to take those out. Those Scorpion Men need to stay alive. No Ghoul and Bursty getting used just yet by Maiden. Maiden, he's in full panic mode right now as JoeyBadz is all over him. These siege towers now can take out all of the houses and the military buildings here as well. But Joey's got more pressing matters here. He wants to force the Ghoul and Bursty out. He's going for the second town center. But Maiden, he doesn't want to use it just yet. He's holding on. Herser going after those Scorpion Men. They're still got a little bit of HP left. It looks like the priests are all idle. He needs to get those in and healing up his Scorpion Men. The Siege Tower is going to get taken out. Scorpion Men searching around for villagers. There's villagers in the corner of the map. There's villagers over here on this Dwarven gold mine as well. We've got barracks units starting to come out with the Spearmen as well. Imagine if Joey had had a handful of axemen in this attack as well to take out those Herser. This could have been an absolutely brutal timing, because the only thing keeping Maiden alive in this game right now are these Herser chasing these Scorpion Men around, as now it looks like the attack is over and JoeyBadz has to calm a little bit into the next stage of the game. He's on to his second gold mine. Migdol's stronghold's down. He's done the damage. He's done the dash. He's in front on villager count. But Maiden has defended now. So the game is not over. Maiden still has got Asgardian Bastion. He's still got Ghoul and Bursty. JoeyBadz has used all three of his god powers, though he does have the potential to get some favor in the bank and be okay here. As the crocodiles over here going to get taken out. Those priests over here as well going to get taken out. This Scorpion Man takes a couple of smacks here before it gets out of that position. A couple more units going to be coming through. Spearman as the unit of choice. Can also get some upgrades here. Medium Spearman, the leather frame shield, all that other good stuff. And really, JoeyBadz has got a lot of food in the bank here. There's a world where he can just rush straight to the Mythic Age and then go for a Meteor to absolutely demolish the remainder of JoeyBadz's position. And that's exactly what JoeyBadz wants. If at first you don't cheese them with one cheese, you get them with the second one. And the thing is here, by the time Joey gets to the Mythic Age, he can stock up another 50 favor for another Shifting Sands here, as the villagers trying to come out here for AoL Iron Maiden. He's got that A gear queued up, but is it going to be in with enough force to help him? He can't go Bragi here because he needs that defensive god power. Is Tempest going to be enough or not is the big question, as the units are going to be retreating back into the main base here. And we'll see how things are going to go. Wooden wall going to be getting taken out as well, as Joey wants to put a little bit of pressure. I'd love to see just a handful of axemen in this army to deal with those Herser, because that's the big problem here that Joey needs to deal with. Does he still have some Scorpion Men? He's got one in his base. I don't see any other Scorpion Men. He must have lost a whole bunch of them after all is said and done. But walls get broken down over here. And Joey is now going to be making his way into the main base of AoL Iron Maiden, who has not got this town center up just yet. And the Spearmen are going to be taking a look. You can come over to the corner of the map. Villagers are on the pigs over here. Where's the gold income? Oh, he's on this gold mine over here as well. A-Gear comes in. The Mythic Age still not in just yet for Joey. He's taking his time to get there. He's throwing more buildings down. I'd love to see him just focus on one thing at a time here, but he's doing what he can. And we do see the villagers over here. They have been spotted by the Scorpion Man, but he doesn't click it correctly onto those villagers. He walks away as the walls are going to get taken down over here. Maiden can make a run here as he does pull back, but the Scorpion Man spots it. He's going to get that splash damage started, and we do see him targeting down that ox cart there, as the Spearman going to come over here and start fighting those villagers. Great attack there. All those villagers are falling. Excuse me for that one. I think I must have clicked on the mini-map. And the villagers here going to be pulling back, does end up losing them, but Scorpion Man over on this gold mine as well can get that damage on. Lots and lots of units in though now for Mr. AoL Iron Maiden. He's got the Rock Giant. This is an incredibly potent unit. It really does a lot of damage, but the Scorpion Men are just targeting everything down. Joey doesn't care. He's got himself 1,000 food in the bank. He's got himself nearly 1,000 gold in the bank. That means Mythic Age is about to be online. It's now clicked up. It's going to be coming through. Takes 90 seconds to research this one. So there's a bit of a timing here for AoL Iron Maiden to push across the map and get some damage done. But Meteor is going to be a very, very difficult thing for AoL Iron Maiden to deal with moving forward in this game. As a couple of more axemen coming out, as all of the spearmen end up getting cleaned up. The problem here for Joey is, what does he invest his favor into at the moment? He's got 50 favor. And I think the best play is to just go for Valley of the Kings and mass those elephants up. Take a look at this army which AOL Iron Maiden is making. He's got Raiden Cavalry. He's got Throw and Axeman. He's got a handful of Berserks, which will be a bit of a nuisance, but the Elephant just simply put wins moving forward here. We see a town center coming up, which, I mean, it makes sense that you want to increase your economy after you get your technology in, but I mean, what makes more sense is staying one town center here, making a bunch of Elephant, Meteor this, Shifting Sands this, and live the dream, or walk across the map and do both. It doesn't really matter. We'll see how things are going to go as Maiden is trying to pump out all of his units as best as he possibly can here. And Maiden, is he going for the Mythic Age? No, he's just going to start getting more upgrades out. Hill Fort coming down. He's still holding on to this Asgardian Bastion. I'm not sure what he's saving it for. It's not much good in the next game. You really need to use it in this game. He could be putting it on the gold mine over here. He could be putting it in his main base over here. And he can just have access to it anywhere at any point. But just opting not to do that. There's the vision coming through here for JoeyBadz. Where is that meteor going to be getting cast down on is the big question. Right onto the villagers. Hits those villagers there. He's going to be taking out the town center, killing off a bunch of villagers as well. And he hits these villagers over here as that meteor just raining down from the skies. Loses the town center. And we see, is that a Shifting Sands onto the town center yet again? As Maiden, he's using his Ghoul and Thirsty, but he's about to lose that main town center yet again there. Does he have enough? He doesn't. He manages to survive with the usage of Tempest and the Ghoul and Thirsty there. That's so many god powers to come through. 373 HP remaining on this one at the moment here. And JoeyBadz, he's utilizing the Phoenix to come through and push the villagers off of the gold mine. But Maiden, he's got nearly 4,000 military value right now. That Ghoul and Thirsty is gone now though, so no more worry about that. But can JoeyBadz survive the return fire here of AOL Iron Maiden moving forward in this game? Spearman coming into the center of the map here. Phoenix trying to take out this hill fort. It's not the best idea. Yes, the Phoenix has got crush damage, but it's just not enough to trade with that hill fort. Though if the Phoenix dies, then you can it can rebuild itself, but it's not going to happen here as the Goaty come in. The Phoenix egg is a beautiful egg, but it does take quite a while for that one to rehatch, and Maiden deals with it, dispenses of that one, and Joey, he needs to play a game now, which he's not used to playing, which is standard Age of Mythology. He's getting a third town center. He's floating a lot of wood in the bank, but you know, I think he's playing this one fairly well at the moment, so we'll see if he can keep it going here as Maiden, he's going to start getting into his own element. He's repaired his town center, back up, villager differential here. Joey is he's actually 23 villagers in front of Maiden at this point, but Maiden still has got that Asgardian Bastion, and he's still got that Mythic Age potential to be used in this game. As we do see the priest here getting caught out of position. Raiden Cavalry going to be cleaning that one up. Not sure why that one's moving in there, but we see another Migdol coming up for Joey over here. He doesn't quite have the favor, I do not think, for... he does. He's already got it. He's already got... Joey is a madman. He just has so much favor in this game. He's already got himself Valley of the Kings. And what does Valley of the Kings do? It allows you, when the Migdol is empowering, to get double units out of that Migdol. As the Raiding Cavalry coming through here, spotting this position has been grabbed. Farms coming out on this position as well. But we'll see. I mean, does he have it? Why is he not using it? Okay, now he's using it. He's empowering the...
In wedge.
So it works for any unit. You can get double chariots, you can get double elephants, you can get double whatever you want. There's a whole bunch of units coming up onto this position. AOL Iron Maiden is like, I've got to get my town centers going, I've got to get my economy going, I've got to get back into this game. He's got all the population, but he's not using it. And that is just giving JoeyBadz all the time in the world to get whatever he wants done with this economic advantage. So long as he uses it here, he's going to be in a fantastic position. This elephant printer is so strong. We see him queuing up the Tusk of Apidamark, heavy elephants as well. So he wants mass elephants at this point. The good news here for Maiden is he does have access to the Herdman. He's also got access to Berserks. He's also already got heavy infantry. So he can just transition into Herman to beat this elephant army. So what Joey needs to be careful of is to not overcommit too hard onto Migdol units and make sure that he's getting himself some Axemen in here. Axemen, Elephant, Chariot. That's a scary combination, army combination for him to be using here in this game. And he's slowly but surely pulling up to equality here, halfway on this one as the halfway in terms of resource value here, as now AWOL Iron Maiden going to be moving over into this position here. If we take a look at Shifting Sands, he can use Shifting Sands again. And not only that, but Joey has gotten himself free vision here. There is a unique technology to set that gives you that vision. It's really, really strong for free. Costs like 20 favor or something, and you get it for free as units pushing forward. The chemo walls here from AoL Iron Maiden are set up, but he doesn't mind this. He's going to sack this top position, it seems like, in an attempt to push forward. I think he should just Shifting Sands back over here, take this fight, but it looks like he doesn't want to do that. And now JoeyBadz, he's in a bit of a difficult position with all of these units of AoL Iron Maiden coming through here, but doesn't matter. He's got some elephants here which can break through this position if he wants to, and he's going to be going for the Shifting Sands to come over here and fight this one as everything pops in. That Rock Giant, where are you going to use that special ability is the big question. Townsend is still getting torn down here, and Maiden says, all right, I see you. I see your God Power usages. I'm going to retreat back here at the moment. This must be bugged. This is so many units here for JoeyBadz. He's in a fantastic position. The only problem here for JoeyBadz, now that he's completely erased the army of AoL Iron Maiden, is that his army is not in that position that he wanted to be in, and he's going to have to bring that Pharaoh all the way over here and get a Migdol in this position to start sieging this town center. And we're seeing the Migdol coming up, but the Pharaoh is not in the right position here. Joey needs to get his units into position and start attacking. He has a lot of resources in the bank, and in the late game, when you're in the Mythic Age, you can just invest those resources into armory upgrades, and he's doing that into champion upgrades. He's not doing that into the economic upgrades as well, and he's already got those. So Joey's in a great spot right now. Maiden, on the other hand, he's got to be thinking, how can I get to the Mythic Age, get my Inferno here to delete this army so I can stabilize? That's what he's got to get happening here really, really quickly. Meanwhile, on the right side of the map, I should say, the east corner, the elephants pushing through here, going to be taking out those houses in an attempt to break through here and take out that hill fort and everything else. Meanwhile, the units of AoL Iron Maiden moving up here to defend. He's not really paying attention. He's got a handful of units here, but this is a lot of stuff for JoeyBadz to keep pushing through here. We'll see if he can defend both sides at once. Joey, he's a man on a mission, and he's ready to start taking Iron Maiden out here. But look at this Rock Giant. It's so strong here. Chariot Archer's not really getting involved in the fight over here just yet, as the Goaty. That's so many Goaty for no myth units out just yet for, or remaining here for Mr. JoeyBadz. Look at the favor for AoL Iron Maiden. If he wants to use Tempest again, he can use it. If he wants to use Ghoul and Bursty again, he can use it. And he's going to be able to use Inferno twice in this game once the cooldown is over. He just needs to get Mythic Age, but he can't afford it. He's getting himself the fortified town centers, breaking through here, destroying the entirety of this army. JoeyBadz is moving up to the top side of the map here. He's broken down the hill fort. He's going after the economy of AoL Iron Maiden, but he's just not able to defend this position that well just yet. Barracks coming up in an attempt to start making some Axemen here. Axemen are the answer to all of these infantry units, and we do see some of those mercenary cavalry. Mercenary is still in the game. They're significantly weaker, though. You can see they lose hit points as they exist now, instead of just having a lifespan where they die when that gets to 0. As Maiden now pushing forward, oh, sorry, not Maiden now, but JoeyBadz now pushing forward with these heavy war elephants. He can take this town center out really, really quickly. Joey, he needs to get buildings down. You got so many resources. Get to that 235 pop as fast as you possibly can. This is the one difficulty here for Joey. Shift and build with tons of buildings is your friend at this stage of the game. But we're seeing a whole bunch of upgrades coming through instead here for Joey as he tears down the town center. Maiden here is taking out the gold. There's gold mines on the top side. We see another Migdol stronghold coming through here for JoeyBadz as the town center does end up falling. AoM Iron Maiden utilizing that villager repair technique onto the town center, but it's just not enough to hold here as those berserks are going berserk on these heavy war elephants continuing through in this game. The barracks on this position going to be getting taken down as well. But look at the favor here for AoM Iron Maiden. He can get double Inferno, he can get double Fimbulwinter. He could get another Tempest here if he wants to. Another Gloom Burst here as well with that forward town center. Might not be a terrible idea to push in onto this location here, but he's not going to be going for it just yet. He's got to figure out how to defend against these wild elephants stampeding through his base. The answer is Herdman, ladies and gentlemen. That's a high damage unit against these elephants. They're basically catapultes, if you know what they are from the Atlantean civilization. Bonus damage against cavalry. Really strong. Some spearmen coming out to push back over here. Priest coming through as well. Joey is just struggling to spend his resources at the moment as he takes his Pharaoh off of the Migdol, moving up onto this Migdol. Another big advantage here as we see Monuments of the Gods coming in. Another big advantage for Joey is to actually go for Levy in the Migdol. Take a look at this one. This upgrade here gives you plus minus 20% train time, minus 20% train time, Levy and Conscript, and you're going to be able to print even more units out of your Migdol stronghold with that Pharaoh. It's really strong. The problem is these villages on the wrong side of the map, and Joey needs gold. What is Maiden going to be doing here? He's now retreating back to deal with this elephant infestation that is causing him so many problems here. The Phoenix is in as well to start searching around and taking out villages and the like. And we see the elephants now targeting down the town center in the main base of Maiden here. The trade route is started. Joey, he is a seasoned veteran. He might not be the most mechanically gifted Age of Mythology player in the world, but he is strategically minded, one of the best, as the elephants pushing through here. And the Phoenix, unfortunately, does get absolutely demolished by those Goaty. Population advantage right now is firmly in the grasp of JoeyBadz as another vision coming down, just checking out where everything is. I don't think he's got the favor to cast any sort of shifting sands. Costs 90 favor at the moment. He's got five monuments here, which is a ton, but he's going to continue to build these elephants. Still no champion elephants. It's an incredibly strong upgrade. I think it's 30% as we see Vidar is clicked through here now for Maiden. This is a big power spike for Maiden coming through very shortly. He left the Phoenix here. The Phoenix is still here. It's going to pop out for free. That's how it works now. It dies and it gets trained for free to respawn after a period of time. But Vidar is on the way. Inferno is on the way. Double Inferno is on the way as Guardian Bastion gets clicked down onto this position. The elephants spotting it. Will they be able to take it out fast enough? Yes, they will. Look at how much damage this elephant does to it. Maiden's been holding this one all game, and it gets deleted immediately. An unfortunate timing there for Maiden, but it goes away as we see some units stacking up on this position. JoeyBadz with the towers coming out here as the lame begins, so to speak. People call building watchtowers laming in Age Mythology, for those of you unaware, as we'll see if some of those elephants can start popping out here or not. Priest coming through here as well. Phoenix has been taken out and it gets rebuilt again. It just keeps on doing this. You have to deal with the Phoenix problem, and we are seeing that's happening now for Maiden. But Vidar just about to hit this town center, not going down. Do we see any catapults coming out? Do we see what the elephants are doing? He's trying to push on this side as well. He could push in with this one as well, making some elephants over here. But at this point here, Joey, he's spending all of his resources on camel caravans. And you can, I don't know if you can see this or not, but where is this? As the Inferno coming through here, and it's going to explode on this. The Migdol Stronghold still survives. The villagers all get set flying. They don't fall. But there's just so many buildings here that I don't think there was enough to take this out. Does he have any upgrades? He does have Mason, so that's enough to keep your Migdol Stronghold alive against that Inferno. So much damage coming through from Joey, but not enough to hold on, not enough to actually take that Migdol out. Still able to hold that gold mine. He's also got this gold mine over here. As the trade route is finished, he needs to get himself coinage. He needs to. This trade route is only getting him 55 gold at the moment. That's a tiny amount of gold when compared to on the Titans. You need a ton of camel caravans to support all of your population, that's for sure. As Joey trying to push through here, trying to take this all out. We'll see if Joey can make any push in. This gold mine here is really, really important. It's actually almost out. And guess what? What is Maiden going to do now? There's a gold mine in the corner. There's a market started. There's a trade route started. But it's late. And Joey, all he needs to do is get in here and control this gold mine. Control this corner. While pressuring this town center with, say, some catapults or something. And Maiden's going to be in for a very, very difficult time. How long is left on this? We've got a timer of 93 seconds. In a minute and a half, it will come through. We do see the priest coming through. Vidar gives that Fafnir in here. Look at those priests getting burned. The priest is getting set alight here by that burning over there. Does this happen on all the units? It does. The units turn black. That's so sick. As the town center getting taken out of this position, Fafnir is still going to stand here, still holding nicely on this one as the priest trying to take that down. We do see the chariot archer is going to be able to stop the gold income for the time being. Fafnir going to be wandering over here to try and take out that chariot archer ball here. Is it going to be enough? We do see. We're not going to be able to see if it's enough as the chariot archers do retreat away. Town center on this position has fallen. A siege engineered heavy catapult is now in over there as the champion War Elephants is now through. And we're finally seeing Maiden. He's getting the herdmen out and they demolish these elephants. Look at that bonus damage. 4x against the elephants. They're doing 20 plus damage per hit against those elephants, but it looks like it's still not enough. Still need a couple more upgrades, I think, to make this work. Yeah, it's only at copper upgrades, whereas full iron for Joey, full steam ahead. And in that moment, AOL Iron Maiden taps out. What an insane game, ladies and gentlemen, by both players, in all honesty. JoeyBadz, the madman with the shifting sands cheese, goes for that, catches Maiden out. Gullenbursty not used to defend himself there. That's the answer that I think AOL Iron Men should have gone for. It deals with the ancestors. It deals with the siege towers. But he did defend it nicely. But following that up, Joey just was able to take advantage, economically speaking, get all of his techs and get the dub. That was such an insane game. Post-game here, timeline, you just see all resources total. And this tells the story. But look at the military resource value. At this stage, right here, 1,000 for Joey, 5,500 for Maiden. Maiden needed to push at this moment and get some damage done to the economy because the civilian unit count, that was going out of control here for Joey, and he got away with it, and that's why he found the win. If you guys enjoyed this game, please consider the follow on the Twitch. If you're on the YouTube, hit that subscribe button, and I'll see you guys in the next game.